Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard, remembering to set my timer. Climbing down off my stool to turn my camera on that is soaking wet along with everything else. I think we got like 3 inches of rain. I haven't been out here for a couple of days. I have glasses on my head. I've got little containers and a 16 by 20 inch canvas and 1 shovel. And Tracy Reed, who has 5,000 some odd subscribers, is going to be getting some work pretty quick, I would say, because she inspired me this morning and I recommend going and checking her out. So, she's doing something called, what is she calling them? I would call it an injection pour. But she's using a cup and anyway, no matter what she's doing, what I'm doing is going to be a little different than that after I shake my paint. But I'm still using her recent couple of injections to inspire me. So I'm going to give this a nice coat of wet white paint, and it'll be staying for a little while today because it's got really high humidity. It's only in the 70s. Yay! I was getting pretty tired of that 90-degree weather, but I guess stepping into the pool with part of your clothes on does work a little bit. So I recommend that once it gets to be super hot where you are. If you have a pool, walk in with your top and let it keep you cool. I'm going to have to straighten my tile, I can tell, so that I'm not going to worry about what goes over the edge yet because I expect to be tipping this, and I just want to have some fun. And I probably should have poured my colors first, but I'm not going to worry about it right at this exact second because I think we're okay. Just because of the humidity and the coolness, I'm pretty sure that will help us keep this nice and wet. And I have a nice even layer. Usually and lately I would be priming canvases and using them dry, but because I want to use the black paint as a catalyst for what comes underneath it, I'm happy to let it rest. And I just got paint all over my hands. So basically I'm going to grab a few colors and shake them up and do this 2 different ways. I am going to layer in some white on top of that. I should move that canvas out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. But everything's so wet back here. Oh my God! This might not be a good idea at all. There's water in everything. Wet, 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 wet. All right, well, we'll take a chance. And I'll just keep grabbing colors that I like. And maybe I'm going to do something like use my Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatulas. That's wet too. Go figure. And use it just to let some paint land on top as a layer down there. And add some more, what else? Something else I like a lot. I'm just going to try and rest that right on top of there. Not so sure about that white layer. We'll see what happens. This is my first time trying this. I think I'll just, yeah, there we go, right on the side. Now what she did when I watched her was she poured a couple colors and on the canvas, which is probably what I should do. And then she used her white to infuse it. But I think I want some other color here. Can I have some other color here? Maybe if I use my bamboo skewer. And I kind of want some gold in there too, and I think that's going to be something out of the big bottle. Out! Ah! That's very well stuck. Alright, in spite of the fact that that black is on there, I'm going to use that. That is a lot of paint. I don't do pours like this. That's going in the bucket. I'm going to put this in a container over here, and even if it drips out, no, I don't want to do that yet. Okay, back comes, oh look, we have a raindrop right there off the roof. So I'm just going to do what I saw done myself earlier. And you know me, I'll probably add some more color. But let me grab another Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula and just scrape that right out of there. What I really want to do is something that only I will do, which is to add a whole bunch of this pink paint that I love. let it leach right out of there. Maybe scrape that out as well. So what I do is never the same as what anybody else does exactly. I'm going to have some cleanup to do. And what else am I going to do that's different? I could probably drag a basting brush through there, but I think, no, you know what? I'm just not going to do that at all. What I am going to do is I'm going to take this white paint, which is white Anita's Metallic Pearl. And I'm going to put a bunch of that. I'm not sure I used enough paint, but it's the way to begin. And I don't mind, because I've been wanting to use some white for a while anyway, and you know me. If I don't like what I'm getting, I'll add shade to it and such and such. And I want some stripes, and I like those cells that I've got. I see some stuff I might want to remove. I also see that I might want to add some more color in there, and I want some purple. I see the purple. And I don't know how that'll work. And as much as they were supposed to be injection pours, they didn't really work that way for me because she had a heavier layer of paint. I see that over there. Wait, wait, wait. Let's do that too. Even though I didn't put the white down there. And we can still do that in a very haphazard way. I think I have an edge catcher around here, and I'm probably going to use it. But is it wet? Oh, you know it. It's so wet. You can hear me wiping it off. So we're just going to let that sit there for a minute. And I'm going to contemplate and cogitate on what I want to do to the surface of that, because I really feel like I want something else in here. Something much brighter, like my magenta. And now I have obviously more paint than I could possibly need, but it doesn't matter. A dry edge catcher would be a really good thing, or maybe something to dump my paint off into and I can use it again. Anyway, that's kind of a cool abstract design, and I don't feel too bad about it. I really want that dryer. Wow, all my rags are a little damp too. Let's take one more moment to dry that off, because edge catchers are slippery as they are without any help from water. I'm going to turn this sideways. Am I? Yeah? Kind of missed some turquoise there. And I am going to pool my paint, because I'm a paint pooler. We're going to have some almighty stripes. And I love that turquoise, but I want more of it. Not only do I want more of that turquoise. Alright, so it's really nothing at all like Tracy Reed's, but it's okay. Because I'm getting to play with a new method, and that's really that's what I wanted anyway. Somebody asked me for peacock colors, and I haven't quite got that far, but I will pour this off if I get to the point where I want to. I really like this strange thing over here. Makes me want to just grab my edge catcher and maybe not pool quite as far, or maybe pool all the way, because I'm like that. That's a lot of paint. So I love what's on my edge catcher. I'm very stripy, and I'm thinking that it would be okay with me. Whoops. Okay. So I'm making a huge mess. And I wish I had used a lot more of that Prussian blue, because I really liked how it worked. I'm not sure this is going to be anything that is something I'll be bragging about to anybody, but I did get to experiment. And I did get to get paint all over myself. Wow, that's a lot of paint. Alright, well, let me rinse off for a second. This is my first time playing like this, so you have to forgive me. I'm not very good at following the rules, as we do know. about me. I have a torch here somewhere. Yes, I do. So let's see if we can let a few bubbles come out. Maybe pop a few cells. Nothing big going on here as far as cells go. But I don't mind the colors I've got. I just might want to allow myself to have some more. And since I have, yes, basting brushes and a desire to play with them, although that was pretty cool. Before I did that, and that's not too bad right now, I'm going to use the leftover paint that's on the basting brush to cover the little bit of space that's left over on the side. I got plenty of paint in that dish to cover my edges if I want to. That's not doing anything for me, and I've got a lot of paint I can clean up, and none of it's going anywhere right now because it's just too moist out here to even dry paint, which is kind of awesome. So what am I going to do with this? I think I can do whatever I want with it. So that means grabbing out Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula and making some marks. Ooh, I saw that huge thing. Wow, where did that come from? Because agitated paint will often sell, as I have mentioned on many occasions. I kind of wanted to add some orange in there, but not as much now as I was before. I'm thinking we're exposing some stuff, but I kind of want to take my straw to it. I haven't made any mud yet, except for gold mud, and that's okay. This is pretty neat. I actually don't mind this at all. It's just a lot different than anything else that I've done, and that's okay. Yes, I did. I just released that splooge off my finger. So, now, let's look for things like that need to come out. And let's just have some fun. See what happens when we go in here and add miscellaneous spirals, because that's my MO. I'm the spiral maniac. I could probably do the same thing with a fork. Well, not quite the same thing. But I'm just in it for the fun today. I need art therapy, and this is it. I am feeling like some color is missing, and I'm not sure if that's black or what. I have some black. This is kind of a cool piece. Yes, that is way more like me. Just find a few places that I really want. And if I get something that's like that, I'll just stop it. I've got every color in the rainbow next to me, and I can't think of what I might want there. Getting kind of like overboard on this black. Or not. I actually like making the lines a lot. And I could tip them or blow on them and see what would happen. We got 2 minutes left, so I'm going to start by telling you now. If you shop my Amazon link, it's right below Show More, below the video. And there's all kinds of cool stuff there, like my gold mica powder. That'll make a recipe. If you ask for it, I'll give it to you. And I want to waggle some. Yes, I do. I want to waggle all of them. That's what I want to do. Maybe I have enough already. I do sell my artwork. I do give lessons in Spring Hill at the house. I think turquoise is somehow going to be a good thing to have in here. Maybe by waggling they won't sink away and I'll get to keep some. I know that'll make them sell somewhat. And any strong deposits of black I have can become selled up and dispersed as they are sinking, I'm watching them sink. So what other color do I want before I'm gone? I should tell you guys whatever I'm going to tell you, and maybe I should torch again because this is kind of cool. I haven't decided completely against, that's the wrong color one. Putting a little orange in there. Really, do I want to do that? Maybe I don't. Maybe some more of that magenta. Maybe some dark purple. Maybe I have plenty of paint in there already and I shouldn't add anything. Somebody's going, yes, that's checkbox C. But I like the purple. I also like all of these cells I've got popping all over the place. Not what I expected, but that's okay. I like things that are unexpected. And this is going to be stellar tomorrow, I can tell you that right now. Yeah, I like the turquoise. The turquoise is exactly what I was thinking I needed. And there goes my timer telling me that I've got 2 minutes left to tell you guys whatever I'm going to tell you, and that would be nothing I can remember right at this exact moment. That I love you guys, that there's almost 64,000 of you, that I really appreciate you watching the videos, and I love your comments to me. You make my day every time. And if you want to be of assistance to me, there's a few ways to go about that, and one is to watch as much of the video as possible, including the commercials. The other way is to look at my playlist and watch more videos. Give me a thumbs up. That tells the YouTube algorithm that you like me and you want more of my videos to show. And the last way is to actually contribute through PayPal or Patreon. There are links on the YouTube channel header and right under the video, and they all work. And once you enter, I put you in a contest, and on June 8th, 2019, there are 5 paintings to choose from that you will find on the end screens of this video and all videos right now, because I've learned to use my TubeBuddy and I bulk edited. I'm so pleased with myself. That was cool. I liked that. I could probably play with this for quite a while, but this is definitely a paisley, and that's okay. I'm good with that. I told you guys I love you. I told you I sold my artwork. I told you I give... I might have forgotten to mention that I give classes in Spring Hill at the studio in Florida. And you can communicate with me through YouTube, and I'll get right back to you. If you have any questions, please just go ahead. Feel free to ask. I'm going to be dipping my finger in this paint over here, and I think that's that. And it's different. It's definitely different. So where did I do? Yep, there's the torch. You'll be gone, and I'm going to tell you before you're gone that I torched to release the bubbles in the paint, and also potentially to help release the patterns in the paint. And I'm glad I saw that turquoise before it set. But this is pretty interesting. It doesn't have a lot of depth to it, but it's got great patterns, and I'm glad I played. This was my today's art therapy. I don't know what that was that just fell down there. We got some great cells over here. We got some great cells all over the place. Anyway, go check out Tracy Reed. She's doing some really interesting abstract and accidental art, and she's doing a lot of things on purpose, which is something that I like, to try and do things